Hey, welcome back. This is the Minivancamper, and this is the second video specifically about the basic structures of how we changed our Toyota Sienna minivan to a camper. Thank you for all the kind words. We've really enjoyed this project. It helps to have a rocket scientist on my team. I think ahead, and he does clever designs, and we make a pretty good team. So we're going to talk about mainly the three shelves of how this is made up. We removed all the seats in the car first of all, the rear bench seat and the middle two seats, and we put up hey puppy, the lower shelf, which is really just sitting on the floor. And the whole purpose for this, it's thick plywood, the same plywood as the upper shelf, but the purpose is to give us space over the empty well in the rear to put our drawers. And that has also left us just barely enough room to reach down in front of the drawers to some storage below, as you can see here, for smaller items that'll fit through that space. And on the top shelf we also used the thicker plywood and 3 2x4s that we had around. That shelf goes over the bed where our feet would go under it. We've supported it with 2x4s and then wedged the 2x4s in the cup holders and the accessory pocket right here. You can see we've just made a foot screwed into it. The two 2x4s leveled it out a little better, too near the back. Make sure you screw things or attach things to your shelf so they don't fall when you're driving and hitting the brakes. I used screws at first and they worked well. Just put a hole through my drawer frame and then made a hole in the shelf. But what I think I would suggest now was my latter choice, which was VELCRO. Either sticky VELCRO or command strip VELCRO if you're not sure where things are going to go. It worked out really well. Nothing moved. I actually forgot I had even used the VELCRO, so I'd recommend that. The third shelf that we used was a cooler shelf. When we created the camper, I wanted to cook without having to pull things out and spread all around the ground or tables, and so this was a good option. And it's just a long bookshelf that slides under the mattress, and I do have a piece of wood that I support it if I pull it all the way out with both coolers, and it works great. It's a little heavy to push in and out when both coolers are full, but it still does work. And this upper shelf has worked really well. It supports everything, our kitchen items here in the back and our personal items in front. We did take the seat belt apart so that we had full access to those drawers. We made this shelf as big as possible. I even had to trim the edge a little bit here in the back, as you can see, to get the door to close. I don't think I need it that tight if I made it again, but it was nice to have the surface space to work on. I said those supports aren't required, but when I was taking it apart, I think I would recommend to put some kind of support under there. So there you go. That's a quick overview of the shelves and the basic design. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll visit us on Instagram or on our webpage and let us know if you used any ideas. Thanks, and have a great day adventuring.